Hello YouTube, welcome in. Dracs Fantastic here. Today we're playing a game called Vintage Story. Some of you may know it. It's going to be a quick live stream video. We have a 1,000 by 1,000 block world that we have spawned, and we're going to try to build as much as we possibly can in this short amount of time. We're in creative mode, and the challenge is to build as much as we can. It's on a server as sort of a test to see if the server can handle us just like blocks, 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 blocks. I am focused on working very quickly. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes just talking. I'm going to build a shopping mall, but I don't know exactly what it is. I think my big problem here is in creative, you have every single block. And so sometimes like you can get stuck just trying to figure out which block to build, right? Which block to build. So we're going to get in here and we're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right. Yeah. Now back to what I was saying. You didn't follow your team over the World Cup? Wait, what? Like most countries have different versions of the same product because of the standards and allowed ingredients. Yeah, absolutely, Knox. Except for this product's only sold, like, I don't think you can buy this in America. You aren't familiar with Dunning-Kruger? It's most of the stream. Hi, Fresh. No idea what that is. We're trying to remember the name of things you want. Oh, you're not following your team to the World. I'm not going to the World Cup. No, I'm not going to the World Cup. I know that you look at me in this collared polo shirt and you think that guy's made of money. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. My partner went to America to visit her family. Her grandmother's getting up there in age. And I just realized what the problem is. But I'm not going to go. So I will be sitting here on the couch. I think America plays its first game very early in the morning. I'm like, do I get up? Do I go to bed? Do I drink beer very early in the morning? Like, I was listening to analysis of the U.S. men's national team for America today. They were very kind. They had the same problems I have with our team. They were very kind. Very, very kind. There is this needs to come down one. It's too big. That's the problem. But then if you go 8, these all are out of whack. I guess we're just gonna have to. Someone remind me to set the GUI the next time. Thought you were a manager for a big team. Had to guess a national team? No, not a man. Can you imagine me managing a football team? No way. No, I'm not a coach or a manager. I have nothing to do with the sporting side. I'm just the business guy. I'm the boring business guy, right? Or trying to remember the name of the thing you want. Wait. As someone who managed an English pub in New Zealand, yes, you drink beer at 7 a.m. to support your team. Yeah, I mean, most of the bars, I think, will be open. I mean, most of the bars worldwide will be open for this, right? Is when you believe you're more capable than you actually are. It leads you to make assumptions about things you don't fully grasp, which leads to compounding mistakes, and you won't recognize them until it's far too late. Manager while streaming on the side would be very funny. Would be hilarious. You couldn't do it, Fresh. Like, ugh. So in other words, like me saying I'm going to figure out trains in Factorio. Let's go right here. Me figuring out trains in Factorio. Can we do this? Can we take out this thing here in a ball shape? Hi. Can we do cubed? I can never remember. No, it's this one. So let's go like this and then like this. Come up here. Go 1. Wait, did I fuck that up again, Drax? Did I fuck that up again? No trains, only pipes and belts. Yeah, Knox, I'll tell you what. Like behind the blue curtain is just a stadium full of fans. Sorry, just trying to fit a stream in. Yeah, can you guys be quiet back there? Can you be quiet? Do. This always gets me. All right. We're doing some quick leveling here. I'm gonna do some quick leveling. That whenever I do this, there's always like grass hanging in the air, right? Oh, whoops. You can do Control Z when you screw shit up too. It's great. Gotta mute the mic for a second. Somebody scored. Excuse me. Can I make this? All right. This is always tricky. This is almost as bad as chiseling. The like clearing of land. Because once you get started, you're like, just clear a little bit more. Just clear a little bit more. There's always grass hanging in the air after I'm done. Look at this. There's always some grass. All right, so now we'll go like here. This. Fill. No. Is it really not going to let it? Why isn't it not going to let us fill there? What's everybody else doing? How was everyone else's Monday? Tell me about your Monday. Tell me about your Monday. I don't think it's going to let us fill. Oh, maybe. Oh, look at this. I think it's too big. Oh. Yeah, that Bambi is stuck under there, by the way. That Bambi is stuck under there. Oh, it's too big this way. I'm willing to take. I spent a good amount of time in creative, but I'm not perfect at it. Like I still think there's things that I could like learn in creative to make it better. Remember yesterday when that guy came in and was like, remember like the backseater that came in and couldn't handle it? Can we get a backseater who can handle it? Like I was saying yesterday, like we get like 0.001% of the backseaters that come in can handle it. They backseat and they're like, oh, you know what? Sorry, you're right. That does come a little backseaty. I won't do it again. My fault. But more often than not, you get this backseater we had yesterday, which was, here's this long sentence, right, about exactly what you should do with trains. Even though for the last 30 minutes I said, please nobody help me. I'm really going to figure it out. I can figure it out. I can figure it out. I can figure it out. And then when I was like, hey, that's backseating, they're like, I don't see that as backseating. I'm like, I don't know what your problem is. And then didn't say another fucking word after I did 20 minutes of like, I was like, come on. Like it wouldn't have been so bad had I not. I literally just spent the last 30 minutes trying to figure this train thing out and talking, saying, please don't help me. Please don't help me. I mean, there were plenty of people in the chat yesterday who knew what the fuck they were doing. Eon was in there. IOP was in there. I mean, a handful of you have played hundreds of hours of Factorio. And I could have asked, hi PA, I could have asked any one of those longtime viewers and friends of mine to help me out if I needed it. I would ask them first before some fucking stranger off the street who's like, hey, first time chatter, I want to tell you about it. I think you did kind of mock him for 30 minutes afterwards. I mean, he deserved to be mocked. It's the no apology that bothers me, right? It's the no apology. I have Monday off, so relaxing. Oh, man. I got most of my Monday stuff done last night, so I would have time to play today. All I've done is stare at my screen, unable to decide what to do. No, that sounds so like me. I'm like, okay, I've got 4 hours to game. What do I do? You missed that part? Kaija, I thought you had seen it because when I came into your stream, you were like, I hope there was no backseaters today. I was like, I heard we were backseating, and I got here as soon as I could. Hi, PA. Monday was okay, but got sad funeral tomorrow. Hubby's ex-brother-in-law crashed on a motorbike. We're still friends with him and his current wife. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Vard. Funerals are never a good time. Hey, Dracs, same shit, different Monday for me, mate. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing great. Metal, how are you? I'm doing great. Hold hold on. We want to do. We're gonna build. I'm building the foundation for a mall. How big is it? Oh, maybe because it's like this. And this one's the problem here. This one's the problem here. I think I found it. Be right back. Uh-oh. You think you found... I thought last night that I had figured out the trains, but then Eon was like, you're still doing it wrong. But I'm pretty sure that he was being like, I don't think he was joking. I think I still am doing it wrong. How is it still too big? Oh, it's because there's a hole right here. I didn't see this hole. Still too big. Do we miss another? I don't know. Has anyone else spent, like, whenever I'm filling like this seems to, like, I'm always like, there must be, like, what's it saying? Enforced area or is disabled enclosure check, 0 blocks placed. Like, it's too big to fill it, and the way I always get around that is just by, like, doing this, right? Oh, there must be something. There must be something. Unless someone needs it to be night, I will be pushing the day barrier the whole time. It's going to be Dracs, let there be light going on. Maybe it's a small problem that you've noticed after hours of training. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. This makes sense. I'm trying to bring this up to this. This up to this. I don't understand. It doesn't... Oh, never mind. I understand. I'm not crazy. That pattern looks like a slogan. A slong? A what? A what? Stop reading into things. Stop reading into things. Stop making it something it's not. That was broken again. I fixed it. That was broken and I fixed it. Oh shit, wait, did I not go to this? You gotta be kidding me. Ah! I mean, maybe your train network is functioning, but eventually you'll see the flaw in the design. I mean, maybe. It was run. I was watching it run last night, and it was like the trains were crossing in the night, right? Like I don't know why that would happen if it wasn't working. It still doesn't, and Kaiju's right. It's not hard, Drax, if you try. I know. You guys are all right. Like as soon as there'll be a point where it's going to click with me, and I will think back to all the hours that I was like, I'll be like, how did you not get that, Drax? A future Drax problem, not our problem? Yeah, that's a next Sunday problem. We're gonna play Factorio next Sunday, and that's a next Sunday problem, right? That's a next Sunday problem. Very nice of Banjo to rage in. Well, raid in. I understand the like. I'm always so people who like raid in and then like hang out. I'm always like, that's amazing. Like I try to hang out a lot of the times, but I just like I've just streamed however many hours, and then I end up like. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. Oh, Control Z at Drax. I think the Control Z too is very like is very another one of these things where you're just like, oh, why can't I have that in the game? We're using trains in Factorio and just hold distance with belts. I mean, I like the trains in Factorio. I think it's a lot of fun. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are just like, no trains ever, right? I just think like I want to understand it and I want to get to know it. I want to get to know it better. All right, this is hi.
I'm Drax Fantastic.
For what?
For Drax Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm peddling my own wares today.
What kind of wares?
Do you like wearing hats?
I do.
How about putting stickers on things?
I also like stickers. can have this merchandise in your hands. Apprentice, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you. Remember, we've got an amazing merch store. If you've ever wanted a shirt that says "Why Whales" to confuse your friends, you could have it. You could have it. The trains are too complicated for me. I mean, serious, I hear you. They are they're very complicated. I mean, I've been fighting on stream trains since I started. It's the one thing where I'm just like, I don't look very smart. When I did stream, it was a constant fight between the fact that I just streamed until I felt like I wanted to stop and my social anxiety around raiding and running. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most streamers, when you get there, they know. They know. No streamer is going to be like, oh, they didn't stick around. They're going to be like, dude, when people raid me and they got to run, I'm like, yeah, get out of here. Like, I get it. Thank you for raiding. What makes me more irritated is people who don't raid. Like bigger streamers who have like hundreds of people. They're like, I'm not going to raid. I know it's a risk, but you don't know someone that you can go to and hand those people off to. They're looking for something to watch. Come on. Whenever someone says next Sunday or Monday, I have no idea which Sunday you mean. Next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. No, this Sunday. No, not the next Sunday. I'm exhausted. I did 12 hours of overtime in the last 3 days. Whoa, Apprentice. That's a lot. It's easier to hang out when you aren't forced to sit at your PC 8 hours before. That's true. I assume people have to go when they raid. Yeah, I mean, Knox, like you're usually finishing because you're tired, hungry, got someplace to be. Oh man, some 7th graders noticed my Why Whale shirt the other day and of course asked, and I said, Google it. So you're saying my numbers in Norway are gonna go up. Thank you, Vard. Thank you, Vard. There's an ad break coming. Like I said at the start of the stream, we are streaming right through the ad breaks because I don't have a lot of time today. I've got a meeting in 2 hours. So I'm gonna power through. Like my chance to actually get anything built at this point is I'm gonna have to stop clearing land and start building, right? I'm gonna have to stop clearing land. I'm amazed. I was on the fence on whether to do this at all today because I was like, oh man, I don't know. Like I gotta restart the server, but I was like, you know what? This is also a good test of the server technology that they use. It was incredibly easy. We're testing out a new server company. I logged in, I reset the server, I entered the FTP, I uploaded the file I wanted to, and restarted it. Boom, worked. So that part of it worked really well. That person had an interesting idea of what constitutes backseating. Oh, did you go back and watch it, Kaija? I know that I can be rough. Like, I think if my partner were in the stream, she'd be like, you need to chill the fuck out. Like, I probably was like, rawr. I've never considered telling kids to Google it. I'd rather them get playfully incorrect info from me. Kids, I'm going to tell you about the Revolutionary War. It was between the Austrians and the Americans. Maybe, but on the other hand, I hope not. This is my secret space away from the students. Yeah. Don't forget the Cinnabon and Aunt Annie's pretzels. Wait a minute. Soma? Are you watching live? Because I'd like those. Wait, did I miss something? Yeah, we were talking about pretzels like a little while ago. Nah, they were completely out of line. Yeah, I just think and I think the big problem with me was that like I had been talking about it for like 30 minutes. Like, please don't backseat me. Please don't. Even App and those guys were like in the chat saying like, okay, we're taking it easy. Like we want to, like. I mean, it also makes good content, right? You've never had a pretzel, Vard? They're good. They're good. There's gotta be there's like pretzels in the bag in Norway, right? Pretzels in the bag. I mean, those aren't necessarily like go to Germany and like get a giant pretzel there. Bursting in like the Kool-Aid man to offer advice no one asked for. Yeah, that's true. Where would I get one? I've never seen it. In Denmark, you could get like in the crisps aisle, like you could get like hard pretzels like in a bag, right? But like soft, fresh baked pretzels, like in America, you can get them in lots of places. In America, you can go to a German restaurant and get a pretzel. They also sell them in the grocery store, usually frozen, and you can put them in the oven and heat them up, right? There's a lot of German influence in America. A lot of Germans moved to America throughout the years, and so we have a lot of like German type things, right? I mean, we have a lot of everything in America because we're a melting pot. Even though our current administration doesn't believe it, we're a country of immigrants. We are a melting pot. That's what makes us great. We're the best of all of you, supposedly. At least that's the propaganda I was taught when I was young. I agree with that to a certain extent. We do have a good mix of everybody. I was too full to Shake Shack to get a pretzel from either of the fancy pretzel shops in the mall before leaving Chicago. Well, Knox, you didn't miss anything. You can always go back. America's going to be there, right? Right? Do not settle for pretzels on a plane. Find some kind of carnival or outdoor festival. Yes. Wait, there's pretzels on a plane? That seems like it would be a great movie. Pretzels on a plane. Never been to Denmark. Honestly, I'm not a traveler. Only been to South Africa. Doesn't Costco have fresh pretzels next to the hot dogs? They do. Welcome back from the ad breaks, everybody. Hi. Did you see anything fun? That was the plan anyway. I'm just saying, Vard, like I'm saying in the grocery stores in Denmark, you could get like pretzels. So I'm thinking like maybe because like Norway shares some grocery stores with Denmark, right? But then again, if no one's gonna buy a pretzel, like a hard pretzel, then they're not gonna sell them there, right? I don't know that I've ever seen pretzels in Portugal. I don't think I have. But then again, I'm not a big pretzel person, so I've never gone looking for them. They could be there, I just have never looked. Now I'm going to see pretzels everywhere because we've talked about it. Now we're gonna see the pretzels on every street corner. On every street corner. I will be building here for the next 2 hours on stream, and then I've got a meeting I'm going to go to, and then I will jump back in on Discord and probably build the rest of the evening. And I'll stream it on Discord. I'm not going to pick back up and stream again. If you want to come and watch me later. This is warming up my creative builds here. Where is it? It's here. Yeah, and it was my first time on a plane. On a plane? This is quite the trip from Norway, though. Yeah, to South Africa. That's quite a long plane ride. Next ad break, all pretzels. Yeah. Just keep saying pretzels out loud and you'll just get pretzels, right? This, close all that. Oh, look at that, Drags. Look at that. Oh man, I had tea. A war between airplane passengers erupts, and there's only a bottle of water after they hand out all the pretzels. Oh, little pretzels like in the bag. I've been trying to reach you about your soft pretzel extended warranty. Oh my God. Do we? It doesn't seem like it's a big enough start, but it's not bad. I love a bag of extra dark hard pretzels. I mean, yeah, if someone offers me pretzels, I'm going to eat them, right? Right? I'm not going to say no, but it's not something that it's not something that I normally eat. It's not something that I'm normally eating. I love the flying grass. How do you feel about talking about Canada becoming part of Scandinavia? Man, that would be amazing. That's enough for me to move to Canada. My friend had a pretzel bar at her wedding for appetizers. Oh wow, like cheese and what else? Cheese, mustard. What else do you? Barbecue sauce. What? Do they have dipping sauces, Kat? That sounds wonderful. I would be down for that. I would have a hard time staying away from that. Hi, Jim. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you, friend. How's your Monday? Wait, if my soft pretzel gets hard enough, it's covered by the warranty still. I mean, I'd be okay with that in general. We welcome Canada. I mean, that would be amazeballs. That would be amazeballs. All right, we need to, hold on. We need to go 1 here. We need to go 1 here. Soft and hard pretzels with a variety of dips. So I guess they liked pretzels, right? If they're doing that at their wedding. I had a party. I don't remember I don't remember the food. I don't remember much of anything. It's not that I was even drunk. I just don't remember. I don't remember. A shopping mall, you say, huh? A shopping mall. So the great thing about a shopping mall is what? It's just a big block, right? It's big boxes, Dracs Smart, right? Think Canada is welcomed by all of us. You'd fit right in. Well, I mean, everybody but Alberta, right? Little Canadian humor for you there, huh? Little Canadian humor? No? Too soon? Too soon? All right. I got the airship mod is on here. Purposeful storage. I just left the mods that were on here. Primitive survival. Construction. All right. All right. So for the base, so think about the ugliest mall you've ever seen. What did they use to construct it? Like cinder blocks? Like, I mean, I know what everyone's going to say. It needs to be rammed earth, which I don't think I have on a button, but I mean, we can pick anything we want, right? We're considering some of the outline Alberta separatists seem to be from outside of Canada. It's no one likes Alberta, and it's because they don't like anything. Tan or gray stucco. Oh, so like maybe that's it?
Not quite. Right now,
Waddle.
what Relive is removing the safety features on all its weapons.
I put a link in
Won't make the
Discord
same mistake twice.
about the Alberta separatists. He's removing the safeties. Thank you. That's it. So waddle and daub is what we're doing. Orange waddle and daub, pink, yellow waddle and daub. Blah, blah, blah. Tan or gray stucco. I mean, tan waddle and daub. That it looks, but the problem with this tan waddle and daub is it kind of looks like. It looks like. You know. Orange. I think it could be orange or pink.
Bandit.
The bandit.
Been
I was thinking
thrown
about this.
away.
No one's been burning points because no one has any
So why
points
still?
left.
Well, because he thought it was good sport. Because
Thought it was good sport.
some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought,
bullied,
reasoned, or negotiated. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Just want to watch. Thank you for burning 50,000 points. Thank you for burning 50,000 points. We're going to have to take most of this down. Orange waddle and daub. A shopping mall has soul, Bucks and the JCPenney's, the Pampered Chef, the big open food court, an arcade, an FYE music store, Claire's, Hot Topic, a big central fountain with glass ceilings, atrium style, a Yankee Candle, a Spencer's Gift, a few coming soon storefronts, and video game store, a place for Santa, a Macy's, a bunch of kiosks, an old watch repair store, a Ruby Tuesdays, a movie theater. Man, that's like does that even exist anymore? Anywhere? Do we think? Does that even exist anymore? Hi there, emerging from my lurk with an off-topic spark of VS empathy. I have been catching up on my journey series, on your journey series. I also have the first 15 minutes when starting up VS when I feel slightly disoriented. It takes a bit, then I'm good. I thought it was just me. It returns to the work lurk. Hi, thank you for that. Yeah, I said I have a once a Friday, once a week vintage story playthrough that I do on YouTube, and I always feel like when I enter the playthrough for YouTube, sometimes I'll record 2 of them at the same time, or usually just one, and it'll be a week or sometimes longer. And I'll watch what happened last time, like the last part, but I'll get in there and I'll be like, oh man, like okay, so like the screen, the field of view always throws me. It happened today when I first started playing. The field of view felt all weird. I was like, oh, why is it so weird? And then it just takes a while for my brain to like get into vintage story mode. There's been a couple times where it's been like kind of off-putting, and I've been like, oh no, I'm not gonna. Is this it? Am I gonna lose my ability to play this game? And then I come back. I'm down with Canada becoming part of any large trading bloc, to be honest. I was hoping for a future American, Canada, Mexico thing similar to the EU, but the US wouldn't because it doesn't see us as equals. No, I thought the same thing. Like, why don't we would dominate Mexico, Canada, America in some kind of Columbia bloc, Americana bloc. I don't know, think of a cool name. We would have killed it. But yeah, you're right. No way. And you can never remember which side of the mall you parked. No, that's why I always parked in the same place when I went to the mall, right? Who does the US see as an equal? I was kind of on board with UK, Canada, Australia trading bloc, but now we're all starting to sound like Alberta. No Brazil, though. No Brazil. The Americanibus. We see no one as equal, Vard. We are above everybody else. That's our problem. That's one of our many problems. We think we're the best thing that's ever happened to the world. I would argue that, like, while we are great at a lot of things, we're not much better than most superpowers over the course of the last, couple thousand years, right? We seem to make sort of the same mistakes. Maybe we're less bloody than some of the other ones. Maybe. We consistently rank lowest in most things when ranking advanced nations. Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about like the important stuff. I'm talking about war. I'm talking about war, Soma. War. 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 Can we... What's it good for? No. I need a little bit more. We're going to need to put a parking lot in. No, you're first in everything. Prisoners per capita, debt per capita. You don't get to be the best by making people happy. Truth. Truth. Not any of the important stuff. Not the important stuff that the rest of the world measures itself by. Right? Like access to public health care, good infrastructure, trains. I mean, ask any American, though. I mean, I was on the phone with an American this weekend, and they were like, this is still the best country in the world. You just keep... It was a hit at me, by the way. Like, this is one of my good friends. It was a hit. Like, you keep living that expat lifestyle. I'll just keep living in the best country in the world. Ouch. Ouch. It was surprising. It was surprising. I was surprised by it. I was surprised by it. Surprised and a little disappointed. Surprised and a little... But they're listening, They're always listening. No education either, or they might start noticing. Yeah, we don't want that. Did you tell them just be careful what you post online? Oh, Andy. If we're ever together in real life, I'm going to tell you a story. Yeah, I mean, like, I was like, my partner's in America right now, and I was like a little bit worried, but I'm like, you know what? They're gonna be fine. They're going to like one of the safest places in the country, Oregon. Wait a minute, isn't that where the radical left is from? Never mind, she's in trouble. Help her out. Help her out. Whoops. Wait, where are we? Me too. If it weren't so goddamn expensive to get out of here, I would have gone long ago. Yeah, well, they want that. They don't want you to leave. They need you. My city tore down a parking garage and built a park. Everyone was mad that the loss of parking spaces. The number of articles you read about that kind of thing, like, what are we going to do with a park? I need to park my car. How does your friend feel about a trip to the DMV? Do you feel powerful now? I heard Portland's a hellscape, yeah. Always on fire, crime in the streets, merchants can't sell their wares. I mean, Portland has its problems just like any American city, but like, my one friend lives in San Francisco. He's lived there for years. And he's like, you know, it's funny, you watch the news and they're like, it's horrible. He's like, yeah, you know what? San Francisco's not perfect. He's like, but the way the right describes San Francisco, he's like, it's not like that. It's not like that, right? Like, it has its problems as a city, no doubt. I'm not saying it doesn't, but like, it's not this hellscape you're making it out to be, right? It's not the hellscape you're making it out to be. I thought Portland was just smoldering crater. Yeah. What are you thinking, Dracs? Couple of people join me. I thank you for coming in and joining me. I mean, like, out of all of the server companies that have come to me, they've definitely been the most attentive, I guess I should say, like, in terms of like, they have checked back a couple times and asked how things have gone, and so like that's different. That's really quite different. I can stop terraforming at any point. I think my problem with terraforming is the same problem I always have, which is I don't go big enough, right? Like, I always end up just doing it like piecemeal. All cities have general issues. Very true. I always thought Portland was full of gangs made up of Darth Vaders on unicycles playing flamethrower bagpipes. I think that's a different Portland. I think that's a different Portland. Boom. All right. I made a little bit more room. This music is kind of funny. I think this is a new one for me, right? I got into stream, not a lot of chatting, not getting up for breaks. We're powering through. Mega, how the heck are you? Good to see your friend. What have you been up to? How's your Monday? Victoria, BC has a violin playing Darth Vader, I think. No, I might actually be Seattle. I don't know these things. I'm just gonna make a general outline, and then we're gonna make this big box work, right? Jake, how are you? Good morning. Welcome in. We're gonna make this big box work for us. We're testing a server where everyone is in creative mode. There's 2 or 3 of us on right now. If you are a Ko-fi member, you're welcome to join us. It's going to be up for a few hours today. Sky's the limit. I'd love to see. It's 1,000 by 1,000 block world. It's not very big, as you can see. Looks like Nox is on the edge over there. Andy's over here in the middle. Been busy, would love a nap. All right, well, you know what? No better time. I've been told my voice puts people to sleep. All right, hold on. Can we? What do you mean? Oh, I'm doing the flood instead of the eraser. Some grass above us there. It's Portland. I posted a photo on Discord. All right, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see. I mean, what you described I thought was Mad Max. I thought you were describing Mad Max. Boo. Last time I was in that, I was a wedding outside of the venue and the anti-vax protest, like 20 people. Thought the wedding was part of the movement. Anti-vaxxers. Those people and the round earthers, right? Right? Am I right? Did I take... Oh, yeah, I did. Let that water flow right there. Look at the water block. It's like, what's happening, Drax? You took the mountain I was flowing out of out. You took the mountain I was flowing out of. Did we get them? Hey, they've done their research. They've done their research. No, dude, you shouldn't buy that product, man. Dude, just look at the ingredients. I can't, the look on my face when that guy said it to me in the store must have just been like, the fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about, Willis? Anti-vaxxers are going full anti-vax. I guess there are reports of increasing numbers of people refusing tetanus shots. Oh, cool. Yeah. So what you're telling me, Nemo, is there's a lot more dead people coming. Type of people who remember are groups that end in of Facebook. Look, I know I said a lot of absurd things that seem like it should be totally made of nonsense, but I have no reason to I just know about all things absurd and sounds made up nonsense. No. I always think it's rooted in some kind of reality. This doesn't look big enough to be a mall. This looks big enough to be like a Macy's. This looks big enough to be a Macy's. Can we... Oof. I had some food, but my stomach just went, well, that was... Holy shit. That was like 6 hours ago, dude. 6 hours ago. I mean, the same people who are yearning for raw milk and take food off regulations of other things. I mean, Nimmo, like, the people who are like, we don't need food regulations, they need to read some history about how well that worked out for us the last time. I got my MMR when I moved to Germany. Within a year ago, I got cut by some rusty thing I can't remember, so I was covered on tetanus. I mean, I stepped on a rusty nail years ago, and I was wearing flip-flops, hurt. I went to the doctor, and they were like, when was the last time you had a tetanus shot? They're like, it doesn't matter. We're giving you another one. And it never dawned on me to be like, no, I'll be fine. You know what? I'll take the tetanus. Be gone, science. Quick, someone give them a recipe for medium rare chicken cordon bleu. I mean, once you've seen one shopping center, you've seen them all. I got you, Apprentice. Sorry it took me a minute. You know what? Now that's jokes. Imagine someone refusing a rabies vaccine. Why would you refuse any vaccine? I mean, I guess if you're religious and you're like, listen, it was God's will. It was God's will that I got rabies. I should get my tetanus shot topped. 14 years ago, my last. I think it's been about that long for me too, Vard. Man, people who think raw chicken is a thing. But before that, I got tetanus. Yeah. Rabies has a 100% mortality rate. Jeez. 100%? That's rough. That is rough. MMR lasts 10 years. All right. What do you mean it's not enclosed? Oh, maybe that's what it is. There's like something that's like so gross. I had to get one before my first South Africa trip, 2012. I think there are 2 record cases that I know of people who survived rabies. With rabies, by the time you show symptoms, you're already doomed. Ooh. Have you ever known? I don't. Like, I remember when I was younger, I remember people would say, like, if you see an animal, but like I lived in cities all my life, so like there was never, like I never saw a dog with rabies. Like I didn't live in a place that like there would be an animal that had rabies. So I don't know. Like that doesn't seem like, I mean, I was told about it. Like don't, like if you see an animal that looks like this, like don't get close, don't let it bite you. But then again, like I lived in a city, right? I was a city dweller. With rabies, oh, what? Bats are the biggest thing to watch for. All right, well, I haven't been hanging out with bats lately. I think I've only seen bats in real life like once or twice. Oh, that wasn't, sorry. It's got to be trippy to be on a server and have the server person just like make it day. Ebola, not so good. The only thing that's going to save us from Ebola is that it's passed with like blood and spit, right? So it's much harder to like make it move. Hey, I took a few days off of the news. How are we doing with Ebola? Not good. Not good. Me and Knox and a buddy who had contact with rabies bat 2 years ago had to go and get rabies vax and rabies globulin. How did you have, do I want to know the story? Were you like, it's a bat. Hi, Mr. Bat. And he's like, rah. Were you trying to save a bat? They're like, Dracs, you're such a jerk. I don't even think we have much rabies here, so we don't learn to keep away from wild animals in Norway. I think there was always talk like in the city, right? Like a dog might contact rabies from like an animal, another animal, and like that's how it would spread. But I've never seen any animal with rabies that I know of. It does not want, whatever's going on down there does not want me to be a part of it. I'm Batman. Oh shit. Small bats have much fine teeth and they can bite and pass on rabies and won't even know or bleed. Oh no. Was it even confirmed or just suspected? Like they had to do it just in case, but I don't remember if they ever found out for sure. All right, glad to hear it. Keep doing what you're doing or not doing, I guess. I mean, the Ebola thing is a mess. It's just a mess, right? I think it was a bat stuck in the netting of the trampoline, or maybe my friend or neighbor, but wasn't sure if it bit him or not, but it was not healthy, and it put it in the corner of our yard expecting it to go away, but it died, so they just sent it in for testing and the lady to get the vaccines just in case. It flew into a trampoline safety netting. Oh no. Oh. All right, well, wait, that just did it. But I'm still down one. I like the fill thing. We could make a line. Line strip, line, place blocks, remove blocks. Line start. Line end. That didn't work. Line start, line end. I've never used the line tool. I'm doing really good, right? It flew into our trampoline netting. That does not seem safe. Do you hear that lightning above me? Why can't it fill this one here? It can. All right, well, you know what? That's it. That's it then. I think the problem with not taking a break is that I need to check these 700 text messages that have come in. I need to check these 700 text messages that have come in. Where are we? I can't believe it. This is going to be a short stream. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. If I thought the call wasn't going to go like 30 or 45 minutes, I would just take a break and come back, but I'm almost positive it's going to go a while. Time for my meeting. Have fun. All right, Kaija, be good. Be good. The good news is I'll be streaming tomorrow night. I don't have anything tomorrow night as of right now. We're gonna play Solar Punk. I got 2 keys to give away. I know a lot of people have been playing it. I haven't watched anything. I've been staying away from the spoilers. I played the demo and I really enjoyed it. So I'm kind of excited to play. It. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh. We should have left out the... Solar Punk, huh? Yeah, Solar Punk. Tomorrow night, Solar Punk. I got 2 keys to give away. Probably play that Tuesday, and if it's really good, maybe we play it one other day. Thursday, I will not be streaming. I'll be off, and then probably back Friday, and then on the weekend for sure. For sure. Thursday, I have to work on the evening, and there's also the first game of the World Cup. And the World Cup's really going to throw this whole streaming thing into a... The World Cup games for me are like on late. Maybe I should pop back in tomorrow also then, but also got the last term papers to grade. All right, here's the start of the mall. Here's the start of the mall. Here is the start. Can we do something like... Can we do something like this? You're doing great, Dracs. You're doing great. You could just stream while the game is on. You know, like what's happening behind the curtain. I mean, I'm not like, the problem is, especially in the beginning now, is that like there's a bunch of like, there's gonna be a bunch of teams I want to watch and follow, and it's just like, it wasn't like during the last World Cup. I wasn't streaming. I wasn't streaming in the last World Cup, so I didn't. I just sat around and drank beer and watched football. And it was also like in December because they paid to move the World Cup to the winter, which is going to happen again, right? When Saudi Arabia does it, unfortunately. That's 2034, right? I'll probably be dead. That's not something I have to worry about. Gravel. Sand? No. Wait, what am I in? Every block. Gravel. I was like, wait, there's no gravel? Wet, dirty gravel. Wet, dirty gravel.
Drax.
Drax, why are you like this path?
Why?
Why? Why am I like what? Whoops. Seriously? What do you think is stopping it? This is the thing I don't understand. Like, sometimes Norway plays at midnight our local time and 2 a.m., but I don't plan to watch any of it anyways. Yeah, like, the opening game on Thursday is at 2000. It's Mexico. Like, it might be fun. America plays, like, Friday night? Yeah, in the middle of the night. I wish I understood. Like, cannot flood here, not enclosed area. Like, what are you talking about, not enclosed? I wish it gave me more detailed information. Like, I can never tell. Like, is it a piece of grass that's messing it up? Is it a piece of grass? What is it? I was going to make a little parking lot right here. Buh, buh, buh. Did you see FIFA Reckoning happening, making the World Cup seem kind of ethical again, or do they just give up in the Middle East countries and pass around? Oh no, whoever's got the money gets the World Cup. It doesn't matter. It honestly does not matter anymore. FIFA doesn't give a shit. You need a bigger max distance or uncheck that part, but be careful if you uncheck it because I could destroy the world. Oh, you're saying I've got constraints. Constraint word action. Step 1. Confirm placement preview. Right settings panel visible. We've already got players and officials being denied entry into the US. It's gonna go great. Wait, seriously? Players are already getting denied into the US? For the fill? Yes. I don't think I never. Oh, okay. For the fill. Ignore water, ignore plants. Those are both on. Max distance 32. All right. I've never looked up. One player was held for questioning for 7 hours. Players on the Iranian team and the Somali referee so far. I told my friend on the phone yesterday, I said, I just want a peaceful World Cup. I don't want Americans to do stupid shit to foreigners. I don't want ICE to pick up people and fuck them up, right? I want us to do right. I want us to do right. I want us to do right. White marble. White marble. Chalk. Chalk rock. Chock-a-rock. Chock-a-rock. Yeah, I can see how the distance thing might get out of control, right? Chock-a-rock. Hoping for America to not be to do stupid shit. You're going to be severely disappointed. You know what? A Drax can dream. A Drax can dream, right? Right? A Drax can dream. Hi, Eon. How are you? So, Eon, I did it wrong. Was that the moral of the story last night in the Discord? You're doing it wrong, Drax? Still? I'm going to get it right one of these days. One of these days. How are you? How was your Monday? How was your Monday? I saw a report this morning that the LA stadium worker will strike if ICE isn't banned from their stadium. I mean, like, do workers have those kind of rights in America where they can actually pull that shit off? I honestly didn't. I didn't look at it. Just had to put a comment. I mean, here's the thing, Jan. It was working. Like the trains were actually doing what they were supposed to do, and the little lines look like they were correct. So I feel good that I have figured it out. I feel good I figured it out. In California, they do. Well, I like that. I just glanced. Yeah, the idea is to put the one light before the three lights. But there were four lights. What are you talking about? So it's the wrong way around. I've decided that like if I don't have time to like figure it out before next Sunday, that's how we'll start next Sunday. We'll start Factorio by learning trains. I'll let the professionals backseat Dracs. I'll let the professionals backseat the Dracs. Get those back seats warmed up. We paved over paradise and put up a path lot. I didn't know you could just autofill like that. You can. I'm in creative. I'm in creative mode. So I have every single block. I can do everything. Your chair makes it look like you have epaulets on your... That's Captain Dracs to you, Brett. How are you? I can show you how I use it in my save in Discord if you have time later this week. Those crossings are still easy and not set up for mass. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Eon. Let's do it. Isn't the parking lot usually bigger than the mall? Oh, this is, Vard, this is just parking lot number 1. This is parking lot 1 of 72. Yes, that's just number 1. That's just the number 1 parking lot. Drax, hit every button but the button you want, my friend. Did you hit the right one? No. Ooh. Ooh. Like, honestly, there needs to be another big parking lot, like, right here. You need to have, like... Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. You need to have, like, a bunch of lots, and then you need to have, like, a 15-story parking structure, right? Yeah. Jake knows. Jake knows. Jake knows. Jake knows. He knows, he knows, he knows. I've got an appointment. Maybe I'll build later. Take care. All right, Andy, be good. See you. I'll be out, and then I'll be back again when I'm done with my meeting. Diamond. Can Drax spell diamond? Light stone edge. Let's see what this looks like. Once you put in those double wall wide stalls to fit the F-150s, you basically only have 120 spots. Hi Drax, I just wanted to come in and say hi and thank you for the helpful videos on cooking. I managed to get clay last night and I didn't know what to do after. I fired my pots and didn't know how to cook them. Also, by chance, do you have a mod list in the description of your videos? Some videos, like if you watch my Friday playthrough, the new Journey episode, like in the description of that video, there's a mod list. So like the mods I'm using for that run, I usually do. If I'm doing like a guide video, like I don't usually have like, I try to take some of the mods off. I leave some of the mods on because people ask questions and then it generates, YouTube comments. If you do ! mods, you can see what mods are running on our normal server, which gives a list. If you do ! mods, it'll take you to my website, which will show you the mods we're running on our server right now. It'll also show you 3 videos for mods that I really like, as well as how to install mods. All the mods things you need to know. How long have you been sitting there? Did I have to put you in God mode, or can you just do ! GM2 and are you in God mode? Now you should. No, I'm sorry. It's / GM2. That's what it is, and it'll put you in God mode. / GM2. And then if you want to go back into normal mode, you do / GM1. No, maybe it's /. Maybe it's / /GM2. Right? Drax is going to tell you 6 different ways to do it. Did it work? Oh, there he is. He's flying. He's flying. He's Superman. Look at him go. Yeah, man. Thanks for your guides so far. Do you have any beginner's guides on clay and clay molds or progression through the ages of clay or copper? I do. Let's see if I have any of those bookmarked. I have 2 or 3 clay videos. Clay. I have this one, which is like Vintage Story Clay Update, and I think that clay like goes to all the other clay videos. Ew. It's raining. I don't want that. Gross. Gross. What are we gonna do for doors on this thing? I think it's gonna have to be like the big gates, maybe. 3 high doors, maybe 3 high doors. 3 high doors. Bald cypress. Now, do you normally do playthroughs on this channel, or do you record here and upload them to YouTube? I've avoided playthroughs due to spoilers, but this game is so addictive. Lomi, I do, we stream Vintage Story from time to time. I play a bunch of different games. I stream a bunch of different games, but I stream on this channel Vintage Story from time to time. And then in my YouTube channel, there's a once a week playthrough that's going on along with guides and what have you. But when we're playing here, we're usually playing, yeah, there's going to be spoilers. Like, there will be spoilers. I mean, that's a pretty big bowl. We're not going to have, like, I guess we could, like, make glass doors. That shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening. Oh, man, when I was in Chicago, I had to go through 3 different places that had revolving doors. I didn't know those were still a thing anywhere. Wait, you don't have a revolving doors? You live in a cold climate. Revolving doors are all about keeping either the cool or the heat in the building. They're still one of the best ways to do it. Did the Canadians give up on revolving doors? Revolving doors scare you? Yeah, they're all over the place in Portugal because that's how you keep the cool in. That's how you keep. I've been in a number of places in Footlandia where there's revolving doors as well. We have them in Norway? Yeah. They're like a really effective way of like not letting the cold or heat in, depending on where you are. I always thought as a kid I'd get stuck in one and would get trapped. I don't remember. I remember like in hotels usually, right? And hotels usually have them because you got so many people coming and going, right? But as an adult, they're not so bad. We have large revolving doors that hold around 10 to 12 people and only move if you get close to them. They confuse the hell out of people. Yeah, in the mall, in the mall in the town I lived in, Denmark, they had a giant one that was at the way into the mall because like it's incredibly cold outside, and so like there was no air transfer between the doors. So like you'd get in, yeah, like 10 people. And you'd go in there, and by the time you came all the way around, you were inside. With big doors, we have those air curtain things. Air curtain things. Fancy. Fancy. This is going to be the ugliest mall you've ever seen. We need, you know what we need? We need like a big sign mod, right? We need a big sign mod. Oh, Dracs. They have security revolving doors where I work. I gotta scan my badge and keep place with the door since it moves on its own. Not a fan. Not a fan. Hold on, I gotta look at this and just make sure there's not. I got a text from a random person saying, "Hi, are you home for lunch?" Hi, are you home for lunch? Hi, are you home for lunch? Do you think that's like a missed text, right? Yikes. All right, there's nothing there. Nothing there that's blowing up. New friend. Hi, are you home for lunch? Well, number one, it's not lunchtime here. Which is funny, right? Which is funny. We should scan it. We should skim a view here on the old YouTubes, right? I've got about an hour left to stream. It's going to be a short stream today, unfortunately, everybody. It's going to be a short stream today. I gotta make a call, and I started late because my computer was not happy with me. Was not happy. It is noon Pacific time. It is noon Pacific time. So whoever that person is, they're in the Pacific time. They're like, hey, Drax, you home for lunch? You home for lunch? Now, there's got to be a way that we can, like, there's a way to copy whole walls. Requires a block in hand tool for creating lines of blocks. Left click marks the select position at the start. Point of the line. Right click draws the line from the closest start point. All right, so let's try to use this. So if we say, hey, we want to go left click to right click, tool. Oh, hold on. Starting position. Okay, hold on. Starting position, ending position. What did it say? I've never used this one. Can we get a tooltip again? Requires a block in hand. Got that. Left click marks the select position at the start point of the line. Right click. Whoa. It's working. It's just slow. I keep getting texts from the training center in Norway reminding me to pay for training center is nowhere close to me. Maybe I should let them know that they got the wrong numbers crossed. Thinking of a woman's missing those texts. I mean, Vard, it's either that or they're phishing, right? I think all of those missed texts are not a wrong number. It's a phishing text. They're hoping you'll respond. And then they'll be like, oh, hey, yeah, by the way, can you send the thing or whatever, right? Like that text I just got is not a mistext. That's a phishing text. They're hoping I'll respond, and then they're going to start trying to get my credit card information. The world is an evil place. Can we adjust how many high this is? Place mode, place blocks, line start, line strip, as defined. Yeah, phishing has turned me away from ever correcting anyone's mistakes. I'm to the point now where like I get an email from people I know, and I'm like, is it really them? Like it looks like them, but it's really them. Like my mom's famous for sending Facebook message. She'll send like Facebook links. If you send me a Facebook link in my email, just realize that I've deleted your email. Because one, I'm not clicking on a Facebook link in my email. That's insane. And two, like I'm not ever going to click on a Facebook link. Like I love you people. Thank you for trying to involve me in whatever Facebook's happening, but like I'm never clicking on that, right? Like I click on that link and like my computer blows up. No phishing, I think. It's mentioned a name and the training center is legit. I checked. All right. Constraint steps. What is this tool step size? Let's see what this does. 1, 2. At one point, I was getting emails about renewing a license to Queensland, Australia for someone with the same name. Thought it was a tough one to ignore. And that was a tough one to ignore, yeah. Left click. Right click. Yeah, that didn't seem to do anything. Constraint. What is constraint world at actions to the selection? Yeah, I don't know, like, I guess we can keep doing it. So confused. This one confuses me. This one, I mean, it's saving us time. I just don't understand how it works. I don't understand how it's working. Had a similar experience with Discord friend invite. First thought, did their account get hacked? Oh man, Neon, if you're sending me anything in Discord, like, and we're not already friends, and even then I'm like if it's sus, I'm like, I don't know. So many people I know have had their Discords like hacked, stolen, beat up. Like the company that's providing this server came in through Discord, and I was like, this doesn't seem legit. Yeah, I don't understand how this works, right? Like, is it saving us time? Yes, but I don't understand like how it's deciding. Oh, is it? Wait, if we go like. If we say, hey, take this one and go here. Hold on. Start there, go here. I don't get it. Ads are soon. Remember, everybody, I'm not taking break for ads. I'm just streaming right through. We've got a man on a mall mission. If you need to get up and stretch, please do. Otherwise, if you don't want to watch the ads, you got two options. One, you can cover your ears, close your eyes, and hum, and then you won't see the ads or hear the ads. Or you can sub to the channel, you can watch ad-free, and you'll also be able to get cool emotes like that one, Amazeballs. Amazing. Oh my God, Q4 isn't coming fast enough. I want Abiotic Factory Store DLC. Most of my friends have migrated off Facebook because of all the issues with it. And now when they're planning events, we're back to email chains. I've maybe deleted 3 or 5 of them just as a glance and later found out I hadn't responded. I mean, that's hard. I'm glad to hear that they've moved from Facebook. I have not been on Facebook. I did a little bit of Facebook for the Dracs site, but I don't go in there. My partner says I need to do more Instagram like story stuff for the stream, and I'm trying, but like it's just like I'm so against it. Hot tub ads about how cool and fun, awesome a career as an actuary is. Pretzel ads? Hi, Reza.
"19 years.
19 years. 19 months, friend. Thank you so much for the support. They're doing their part to keep this streamer streaming. They get to continue to use cool emotes like that. Very good to see you. How was your day? Welcome in. It's a condensed stream today. I'm building a mall. It's annoying nobody has made a platform for organization that compares to what you could do with Facebook. I mean, it's because, you know what it is, PA? It's because not enough people have left Facebook, right? There's been a bunch of people out there trying to do it, but you need critical mass. And there's a huge, I mean, I'm sure most of the people in this chat know people that when you say to them, oh, you're using Facebook? They're like, what are you talking about? What's wrong with Facebook? I have that conversation all the time. I'm like, have a seat and let's talk for a couple of hours. My friends started having kids and don't want Facebook monitoring their kids. I respect it, yeah. I hate how popular and easy Facebook Marketplace is for my area. First day back at work was fairly good. I'm glad to hear it, Reza. That's right. You went back to work today. I went back to work today. My day was actually better than I thought it was going to be too. You know what, Reza? I think I did this. I did a smart thing. I built up this like, oh, and then it was like, not bad. Huh? Like, I was like, oh, it's gonna, and then I was like, oh, wait, okay. I only know like 4 people still using Facebook. It's truly, they didn't all move at the same new place though. Where did they end up? Like, where do you think most people are going? I bring up the Canadian girl who was killed in sexual assault. Facebook used her image for dating app ads. I mean, there's 1,000 bad things. There's 1,000 bad things, right? Well, I'm glad that we went back to work, I guess. We got to pay our bills, right? We got to pay our bills. My Monday started off with me in a meeting that was amazing. Most folks I know don't use Facebook. A few do, and they do mostly for Facebook Marketplace or work stuff. One friend has her own business, so she has to promote it everywhere. I mean, that's why my partner's like, you need to use it. Like I don't use it for any of my personal stuff, but I do use it for this, for promotion, right? Folks that would have to quit it by now, but my relatives use it, and that's the only way to keep in touch. I don't have any idea what's going on with anybody because I gave it up over a decade ago. So like, if my mom takes, I call it mom book. My mom takes screenshots of Facebook and sends them to me. Yeah. Is this the build everything server? It is, and we're moving so slow. We're moving so slow. I'm building some stuff here. Knox is over here. Andy had to log out. There's just 3 of us. Oh, Eon's up here in the north building too. It's 1,000 by 1,000. I'm building them all. And here I'm gonna build on stream for at least another hour, and then I'll take my meeting, and then I'll be in Discord streaming if you want to watch me build the rest of them all. I'm gonna build as much as I can before I go to bed. There are quite a few game shops near me that use Facebook exclusively to publicly post schedules. I'd love to get into TTRPGs, but not going back to Facebook to do it. Yeah. I'm to the point now where like these businesses that are like, you need to click on my Facebook to see the mess. You know, like I'll be looking for restaurants and like click on my Facebook page. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to your restaurant. I'm not. It's not that I'm not like. I'm not like I'm like, ooh, I'm just like, that's not interested. I'm not interested in like going to Facebook. Like how my grandmother used to mail me newspaper clippings. Exactly. It's the exact same thing. My mom is precious. She is. My mom sends Facebook screenshots too, but that's because she's always sending me links to private groups that I'm not a part of. I watched this vid about having the single Facebook app on your phone and schools itself have, what? Access to most of your contacts, web traffic, GPS, and some. Yeah, I don't. I have Instagram on my phone, but I never open it. It's completely locked down. But you're right. It's there, so they've got access. I don't have any of the Facebook stuff. But Instagram's Facebook, so you're already in it, right? I was only on Facebook to keep in touch with my mom. No reason to now. I have a similar issue with my kids in school. The school parent groups and schools itself keep private Facebook groups. Wait, was that a mosquito? Oh no, no, it's too cold for mosquitoes, right? It's too cold for mosquitoes? I don't have any mosquito repellent. Oh no, I don't have mosquito repellent. I'm not in Portugal. There's no mosquitoes here. Facebook to keep in touch with my, events, and I just missed them all. Yeah. I got them here. Yeah, they're everywhere. I'm living in denial. At this rate, it's going to take us forever. Most of the issues is if you hit a website with Facebook trackers, it gives them a backdoor into the app permissions, even if it's locked. I mean, I just figure like, here's my problem, Fresh. They already know everything about me, right? There's not a lot they don't already know. What am I hiding from? The teachers of my kids will print shit off for me when they see stuff I might need to know because I've told them I straight up do not have Facebook. I don't understand how these schools can use I've talked about this at great length. How does an organization only use Facebook to put stuff out? Like, seriously? It's probably not that much warmer than where you are. Probably not. Probably not. Now I'm going to be itchy. Yeah, Google's just as big of a problem. It's true. Hello, how are you? What are you building today? Hi, Lewis, how are you? Hola, how you doing over there on YouTube? Welcome in. We're testing a server. We're testing a server. I've got a server company that wants to maybe partner with me. So we've been running a couple of tests. I'm building them all. I've spawned a 1,000 by 1,000 block mall. I got a couple friends in here also just building. We're in creative mode. If I didn't talk so much, I could build more. But I'm a big talker. I'm a big talker. We're gonna have to figure out. We need to mass put these walls down, right? A road import.
Hello, Beard.
Hello, Beard. Is there gonna be an EB Games? Yes. There's gonna be a KB Toys as well. Hi, Beard. How are you? What's going on? We can copy this stuff. I really want this line tool to work, right? Line start position. What if we just make our own internet? We're going to have to because they're going to close it up. I was told by a friend that my high school wouldn't be having any reunions because the organization committee can't find enough people through Facebook. I'm sure that there's stuff like that happening for me, but like, how would you get a hold of me? I think we only have one EB Games left in town. It's not even sure it's still there. Just got home from work, settling in with some lemonade and some 420 to erase the day. Nice. Lemonade. That sounds wonderful, actually. These corporations have and are taking advantage of the fact that public schools are underfunded and undersupported. Faculty and staff are trying to do the most with the limited resources they have, along with some Google, Facebook, and others with free products. That's true, Neon. I didn't think about that, right? Like, they don't have any other choice. What are they going to do? I don't know how they did it in the past, but I find it funny that the whole thing is tied to Facebook now. Well, in the past, you'd send something home with the kids. You'd print paper. You'd have someone put something together, and you'd send it home with the kids, right? How did they organize reunions before the internet? Did they put ads in the local newspapers? Did they do a mailing list that someone curated? Knox, my parents have gone to theirs, and you got a piece of mail. Yeah, someone maintained a mailing list, and in that mailing list, and the last page, I remember I read one of these years ago. On the last page, it was like, if you know where our classmates are, if you know them, can you please reach out to them? Can you please send us their address so we can update it? And so, right, like, you lost track of some people, but that's how you did it. You made sure to, someone would be like, oh, I got the flyer. Did you get the flyer? And then they would make a change, and then someone would update their address. And my parents lived like, we only lived in 2 places over the last 30 years. So it wasn't too hard to like keep track of it all, right? Yes to both. Sometimes the school itself maintains a mailing list. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Yeah, my mom went back to her hometown for her 50th reunion. My parents have gone a number of times. I went to the first one, whatever the first one was. I didn't want to go. Our school has a web page. That's how we hear. Oh, but before the web page, Pop, before there was internet, right? Remember before internet? Before the internet? I just don't understand how it decides how many it's going to do, right? You know what? Here, let's test this. So if you say, hey, let's... Small Lands 2 announced. Wait, there was Small Lands. Which one's that? Dracs, you're a dream, man. There's too many games. Like when Nimble was like, oh, I can't wait for Abiotic Factory in the 4th quarter, I'm like, I mean, I can wait. I mean, there's like 7,000 other games you could be playing. Line tool. Wait, which one was Small Lands? Oh, that was the you're in the trees one, right? Well, it was just like yeah, it was just like Grounded, right? Small Lands was not Grounded, tiny person game. Same kind of thing though, right? Before the internet, that was the time of the Romans, isn't it? Yes, Eon, you're right. I could not care less about going to my school reunions. We just had our 20th 2 years ago. I was too much of a youngster then. Did they finish the first one before the internet? Wait, small lands is not grounded. Not grounded. The personal planning of my first reunion died of a heart attack before the reunion. We have had no other reunions. Oh no, Kat. Yeah, I don't remember high school very much. I know a lot of people, it was a big time for them. I'm still friends with some of the people I went to high school with, so, but like I didn't want to go to my first one. I've had no desire to go to any other one after that. I'll tell you what, the first one was nice because people, I should go to the other ones because like I went back and the people that I loathed in high school actually ended up being nice people. I sat at a table full of people that I would have never sat at a table with when I was in high school. They were all like much more popular than me. And they were just like, they'd chilled out. They'd had kids. They'd got jobs and just had a lovely time. Right? We had no shared experiences. We just had like a lovely time. It was just a nice evening, right? My 30th isn't coming up, but I don't know if I'll ever hear about it. You should go to the website, PA. Small Lands didn't sell well, though. I went through a whole process of cutting stuff from the roadmap. Ran out of money, and eventually they just announced 1.0. The fans tanked the reviews on Steam. I can't believe they're coming back. Everybody I know that played Small Lands loved it. Loved that game. Most of my friends were in classes above or below me, so there's not a lot to draw me to go back to the reunion. I had that too, PA. I'm still friends with several of my high school friends. You have no interest in going to your reunion? Yeah, Knox, I'm still friends with some of mine too. Like the people that I want to see, I'll just see them, right? Start, end. Oh, okay, we figured it out. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. If there's a good start and a good end point, look at this. We're cooking with Wesson. Hey-o! Like, I've had a hard time making new friends outside of the ones I had in high school or university. I mean, Knox, that's everybody. I talked about this the other day on stream. I've made like 2 new friends in the last 100 years. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people that like Small Lands more than they liked the other one, Grounded 6 or whatever it was. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Remember, follows are anonymous. They're free, and they're one of the best ways to support a streamer. If you're out there watching, hit that follow button. Everything from how much, thank you, everything from how much I'm going to eat this month to whether I pay my electricity bill is based on that number. So if you're out there and you're watching somebody, not just me, anybody, hit the follow button. Give them some support. It doesn't even cost you anything. Least till Twitch. I've made more new friends on Twitch than I have in 20 years. Knox, me too. You're right. That was my follow-up too. Like, I was talking about my stream, like my Steam friends list, kind of like shrunk, and now it's like growing. I don't want to think about how long it's been since I made a new friend. PA, I'll be your friend. Grounded is simply better than Small Lands in every numerical way, but that's not surprising considering the difference in the studio. Yeah, they got a lot more money, right? I figured out how to use the line tool. Now the question is, can we do more than just one line? Right? This is going to significantly increase our overall... I mean a real person, not these imaginary internet people. Yeah, that's right. I'm just an AI bot anyway. Who wants to be friends with another AI bot? PA, when I read that, I questioned my own existence. I questioned my own existence for a minute. I'm like, wait, am I real? No. That's not. All my close friends are still people from high school. I don't know who I'd even want to see from high school that I don't already know. Am I supposed to hope the cokehead guy got into another on the planet have a pleasant chance? You could, Fresh. You never know. I made a lot of friends while I was going to and working at the bar. How many of them became more than bar friends? Not many. Yeah, I mean, I pick up some new friends here and there from work, but those don't usually last. How many blocks are we up here? 1, 2. I guess we can just do this. My big project is a shopping mall. That's my big project. This will be this could be the single biggest thing I've ever built in this game. I'm putting random blocks on the wall over there. Do you see it? I think it's pretty funny that I'm building a shopping mall too. You know what? I'm bringing shopping malls back. Dracs, have you seen Snacktorio? Dell gave me a key for it. Yes, I did. They offered me a key, and I was like, I don't have time to play this game. How is it? I think I played the demo. Honestly. I'm not accepting any new games right now. I've only played a tiny, tiny bit, but it seems cute. I was sad about the Subnautica Factorio game being AI, because that would have been amazing. I love Snacktorio. It's cute. Have you played a lot of it, Nox? But Drax, you have us. I do. We do. We have you, Bolero. That's true. Solarpunk is also getting mixed reviews. Oh. All right. Well, I've been saying no spoilers on Solarpunk. Let's see how it goes. I've got keys to give away tomorrow. That's why we're going to play. And I enjoyed the demo. I like the demo. Is this going to be another one of these demos that Drax loved and then like we play the game and I'm like, wah, wah, wah. I have no expectations. I have zero expectations. Like, honestly, if they didn't give me keys, I probably would have forgotten all about it. And would have seen people playing it this week going, oh, yeah, I remember that game. I remember that one. Well, free is the right price. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy they gave me some keys. They didn't have to. They reached out to me and said, "Do you want some?" And I said, "Oh, I enjoyed the demo. Yeah, send them over. And I like, I also like, I like when they give us keys because then I feel like I can give something back, right? I feel like I can give something back. I like to give back. How are we going to fill the roof? Oh, I think we can, no, I don't know. There's got to be a way where we can like make a whole wall with a line, right? All right, let's do some things here. So steps, we don't know what this does. 3, so if we say line tool start position. I mean, no. That's not what we wanted. Place mode, remove. Line as defined line strip. It doesn't appear like we can do more than... It doesn't appear that we can do more than just like 1, which is better than none, right? Looks like the bad reviews for Solarpunk are mostly about multiplayer issues. They pulled in Enshrouded and apparently there's no in-game chat. What? You cannot make a multiplayer game without in-game chat. You just can't do it. You can't do it. What? Like, it just... It's such a weird choice to me. Is it a weird choice for anybody else? Could you go like this? No, that does the step up thing. Hold on, can we... No, now we're really screwing it up. Why? Wait, why? I don't know why it's doing this now. Why is it acting so weird? I mean, this is saving us time. But just barely. Oh, but they'll just use Discord. Oh, okay. Well, fuck you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, that's just thinking that everybody has Discord, right? A lot of people like don't want to use that. It's so weird. All right, so left click, right click. Then wait, then can we just do? Like your hope is that you'd be able to just go like up. Oh, I don't understand why it does that. I still don't quite get it. If it's not perfectly clear, I still don't get it. I mean, it's faster. I think it's weird thinking of myself that doesn't like to talk in microphones. Yeah, I just think like it's so much easier, right? Like everyone is not going to have voice chat. Some people can't chat, right? They have like someone sleeping in the other room, but they still want to play with their friends, right? Like, I mean, there's so many reasons that chat still works. In the meantime, I settled my choice paralysis by choosing to restart Dave the Diver. What happened to Satisfactory? Yeah, voice chat is useful for like high stakes stuff, but normally when I'm playing video games, I don't want to be on voice. Yeah. And then, whoa, what the heck? Sometimes you're also watching a streamer. If I just do both, then it does it pretty quick. I wish you could, whoops, that's going to screw up, isn't it? No? Satisfactory was a fluke. That wasn't intended to be a full playthrough session. Bard, yeah, I play in my living room. Yeah, I know lots of people that like play in a space that's shared, right? Living rooms or bedrooms, or like, you're playing with your partner and they're playing a game too, right? That's not the same game. There's just so many reasons, right? I think we add, like most malls don't have windows, right? Most walls don't have windows. This is saving so much time. And I learned how to use the line tool. And I learned how to use oh, what the? Did you see that one? You can make cool diagonal lines with it. You can make cool diagonal lines with it. This is content, everybody. What's he building? A big orange wattle and daub box. Whoops. Thank God there's Control Z, right? I mean, on these long ones, it's great. I can barely see it. It's so far away. I gotta focus. Wait. I gotta focus. There. Oh, so it's doing half ones? I don't understand. I don't get it. Clicky. It is a lot of clicking. Yeah, it's a lot of clicking. It's Dracs not talking and clicking. The David Diver update looked pretty good. Like, I'm sitting here with my bloody sugar dangerously low, and I'm just like, let me just fix these belts. No other game can trigger hyperfocus like Satisfactory. It's true. It's true. I never played Dave the Diver. Hot take. I never got a copy of it. I think my partner has it, which means I guess I have it. I never played it. That was during the time when like I really wasn't like I could hardly ever get keys to games, and so I just never got it, and I didn't want to buy it. I mean, it's got to be like on sale now, right? It's got to be a decent price, or maybe the next time it goes on sale. I love it so much I bought it twice. I mean, it looks great. I watched a bunch of people play it. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. It looks fun. 2051. I want to make sure that they're not gonna kind of got to keep an eye on it here. Hello, checking on the project of the Wattle and Daub Very High Class Shopping Center. I figured out, oh no, look at this. I figured out how to use the line tool. I've got it. It's coming together pretty good. Look at it. I got a little light parking lot there. I talk too much, Del. I think most streamers, it would be done, right? They'd be like, all right, so I've made the entire mall and I'm moving on to the next mall. It doesn't help that I'm doing a big project in a limited amount of time, right? Are there now sequels or DLCs or something coming, Dave, Into the Jungle? Where's the cinema going? Can you get Dave the Diver for $8 unloaded? I thought a mall seemed like a lot in 2 hours. Well, I wanted to test this server today because I want to get back to them. So I'm gonna do this and then whoops. I'm gonna do this and then after my meeting I'm gonna get on the Discord and I'll stream. I'll probably play for a couple more hours and I'll stream the progress live there. It doesn't also help that I'm like in hurry mode. I'm in hurry Dracs mode. You know what's gonna really upset me is that if like this meeting gets canceled after I've already stopped streaming, right? The cinema's gonna, I don't know where the cinema's gonna go. The cinema may have to go in a separate building. Why are we not being able to do this? I've only made one big mistake. It's only going to take a couple of seconds to, just to blot it out. All right. Maybe a strip mall would have been quicker. Probably right. Look at this. Oh, Drax. Look at this fun wall that I accidentally put in here. All right, now we got to do some interior work. There's going to be a second floor. I think like a prequel is happening. Yeah, jungle area DLC, a new restaurant, new diving area. And yeah, there's a prequel game about Bancho and the sushi chef. Dave the Diver didn't land on me, sadly. I was looking forward to trying it. I remember that. Maybe a strip mall would have been quicker. Yeah, Orange Julius wasn't built in a day. I just had some smashed potatoes for lunch. Smashed. Parboiled a bunch of potatoes, mashed them into an oven tray, seasoned them, covered with cheese, and baked them. That sounds delightful. I'm so hungry. That sounds delightful. I'm gonna have a little cheese sandwich, I think. What time is it? 20:54? Oh man, I'm hungry and there's nothing tempting in my house. I did some light shopping. I did some light shopping today. How about a DQ? Like Dairy Queen? I don't think, DQ. If I had those before, excellent with golden potatoes. I would like cheese and potatoes served warm straight to my face, please. Smashed potatoes are great. Imagine mashed potatoes with even less work. I mean, I'm trying to imagine it. I'll eat any kind of potatoes. Is it potatoes? I'll eat it. I love potatoes. I love them. Who doesn't love potatoes? Are they good for me? I don't know. Is it too much carbohydrates? Probably. I've already heard that song today, I think. All right, some new potatoes covered in butter and dill. Yes, I will have them. That sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. Whoops. Nope. I'll tell you the other thing about creative. You can be staring at a block. You can middle mouse button to copy that block. So you don't even need to like go find it again. It's so great. Shoot the glass. Shoot the glass. Should we do some yellow glass right here? Hold on. We can use the line tool with glass too, right? This.
That's it?
That's it?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Right now, Captain
Tubalov
is removing the safety features on all his weapons.
He will not make the same mistake twice. Thank you. That's kind of fun. I watched that last night. You watched that last night? You watched Red October? Do you think they'll let me live in Montana? Oh my God. Was it just as good as you remember? I watched half of Airplane the other day. Which half? The beginning or the end? South Africa apparently doesn't like potatoes. On our first trip there, we were so disappointed there were no potatoes. The next time we lived a former diplomat to Norway, we got potatoes. Ah, potatoes. I mean, it feels like there's not a lot of places in the world that don't. I didn't know that about South Africa. The beginning, lived with a former diplomat to Norway, and we got potatoes. Nice. Or the middle half. The beginning is great, right? Make sure to feed my fish. It was still good, despite the Scottish-Russian accent. Oh my God. I've seen that movie so many times. I can quote quite a bit of that movie incorrectly. That's how many times I've seen it. That's how many times I've seen that movie. I can quote it pretty incorrectly. A cook. I'm thinking like, oh, can we do this and this? Oh, look at that. You can take the blocks mid. Look at that. That is amazing. Wait, can we go all the way down? I think, is this the right one? Oh. Now it looks like a prison. Well, you know what? Aren't malls just prison for capitalists? Huh? Aren't malls just prison for capitalists? It looks like an Amazon warehouse. I'm changing it. I'm building an Amazon warehouse. They're supposed to be prisons for consumers. Well, consumers are capitalists. And this is an Amazon distribution center. It's full of like trinkets and stuff. It's full of trinkets. Or a high school. Yeah, that new distribution center in Wigan, that is 30 feet high over the houses. Wow. This needs to like... We think we need to do the same thing here. Dracs, you been drinking? Wigan. The only thing, like every time someone talks about like places in Great Britain, I'm like, oh, there's a football team there. Oh, there's a football team there. Did it do what I think it did? Yeah, it did some wonkiness on the other side. Consumer participating in capitalism, but that does not necessarily make them capitalists. All right, Beard. All right. Fair enough. Oh, there's one like stuck in the door. Wait, what's going on? What's going on here? Nope. What's going on here? Oh, this one's not quite right either. Oh, maybe because, yeah, here's the problem. Here's the problem. I've got it. That yellow glass is real nice, right? I made a department store in EverQuest 2, and it was so much fun. Were you selling stuff? Can you, like, isn't that one of those games where you can, like, sell things? Can we use this line tool to do this? It's so confused on like what we should do, right? Start, end. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's off center. The left side is wider than the right. Yeah, it's because the door is not centered. It's because the door is not centered. It makes it quirky. Not really, but I had a bunch of cool decor items that I'd never remember what stuff looked like. I decided it needed a visual catalog for it and went from there. EverQuest 2. That seems like It's called composition. Yeah, you know what? I'm mixing it up. I'm mixing it up. How are we going to put a roof on like this thing? Ooh. I think the question too is like the roof shouldn't be this wattle and daub. It should be some other horrible color. It should be some other horrible color. And we shouldn't have put the floor in the way we did. Repeat tool can be used with the magic wand item tied in your hands. All right. It's like a coffee table book. It's a conversation starter. Just chalk blocks, really. Just chalk a block. Eraser. And then some giant AC units. Yeah, right? Can we go like... That's going to cut there. I'm not great at this. I'm not going to lie. We're going to put some... you know what? We're going to put marble floors in. That's what we're going to do. Where's the fountain going? That's what I'm working on now. Like, I'm working on... this is just like an airplane. We're going to hollow out the middle. Then we're going to make a bunch of like... And then we're going to make like a food area and like... Trying to figure out about a second floor. If I was better at the mass constructing thing... I just took out part of the wall right there. I think the funny part of this is that I put most of this flooring in here, right? I love the floating grass, Dracs. Floating grass. All right. Sorry about this, everybody. Yeah, I didn't mean to take this part of the wall out. A few dripping pipes, some brown subceiling. Man, I've been in some bad malls. As of late, like really dilapidated. Like, I'm like, I don't want to be in here, but there was like one store that I wanted to go to, and it just happened to be in this mall, and I was like, oh my god, please don't let me get stabbed in here, please. The mall Molly and I went to when I was in Portugal is very nice. It's probably one of the nicest malls I've ever been to. Like, it's like stupid nice. It's stupid nice. Hear me out. The wall with the Peter Ashlar blocks for the roof, the aged ones. Ashlar, you gotta hit the H. Like, the aged, like that for the floor or for the roof? Oh, for the roof, yeah. I'm gonna do a floor and then a roof. Like, what I really want to do is there's a way to copy the building and then just duplicate it on top, but I've only duplicated small buildings before. I've never duplicated anything this size. I've never duplicated anything this big. Most of my, I did, what was I doing? You could open a florist there, you could. I was doing, one of my videos I really was like, I was duplicating building after building. I was duplicating layers, like I was really getting into it. Like every time I do a video, I do like a little bit more on learning how to use these tools, because they really do make my life easier when shooting videos. They really do make my life easier. The flying and unlimited block access is nice. It's addicting. I think the other thing, yeah, I love the being able to middle click and copy the block that's in front of me to continue, right? I do it in survival all the time. I'm like, can I just middle click this? 2106, everybody. This is going to be I'm shooting for 3 hours for this stream. And then I'm going to take a little break, and then if you want to hang out, I'll be in the Discord. I'll stream me doing some more mall building for the rest of the evening. There's water there. We found water. I don't want to start streaming again because I don't know. I think this call is going to take like 30 minutes or an hour. And then we'll hang out the rest of the time. And if it's going to go really long, then I'll post something. But like, this was my only day that I was going to do this. But it sure is damn fun. Yeah, it looks like an Amazon. You know what? It looks like that now, but you guys are going to be like, I can't believe that's what you did with it, Drax. Amazing work. Can we go to like 4? I need it like, what do it gets 15 minutes. It's going to be close. I don't even know if I'm going to make it 3 hours. I kind of want to have a snack before this call, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know the agenda for this call either. Like this is a call that happens between like other departments, and they invited me. They're like, we'd like you to come and sit in. And I didn't do, you know, sometimes when you get invited to stuff like this, you're like, I'm the boss. So like, I don't ask questions like, do I need to be ready for something, right? Like, do I need to bring something, right? You normally, when you get invited to these sort of things, like, you're like, oh, should I prepare something? Do I need to prepare? But I never ask that question because I'm like, well, I'm like, you know, there's not a lot of times that you get to be the boss in this world. And so I didn't ask. I was like, someone else today was like, what do you think it's about? I'm like, I have no idea. I'm about to get jumped in a meeting, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure it's something that I'm not expecting. I bet it's about football. I bet you're right. I know it's about football. It's with the football people. Fun fact, the windows in the Amazon warehouse used to be just plain clear glass, but after years of employees not having time for bathroom breaks, they turned yellow. Hey-oh! Ha 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 ha! Hey-oh! They have so much money, they can't just hire more people so that more people can take breaks. Don't tell the people that work in these places that they could join a union and have better representation. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Shh. Don't let the secret out. Haven't there been like a couple of Amazon warehouses that like didn't vote for like, they're like, we don't want to be better represented. We trust Amazon. I'm like, you still haven't decided what I'm doing today, and it's past 4 p.m. I give up. Lots of options. Lots of options. There's too many options, right, Del? Did you play Solarpunk? Did you get some keys to Solarpunk? Too soon to ask? Doesn't Amazon warehouse just close the warehouse if they get unionized? You're probably right. They do. Like Starbucks. Like Starbucks is like, oh, like we're not interested. We're not interested in like unionizing coffee, so we'll just close the we'll close this coffee store and open another one down the street that won't be unionized. I wonder if they hire back those people. Probably not, right? I got crickets from the Solarpunk people. I mean, I got that email like 1,000 years ago. It seems like it was literally like 3 weeks ago that they sent it. I was surprised, just out of the blue too. I didn't even ask for it. But if they had to pay union dues, they couldn't afford Nintendo Switches. But wouldn't I don't know. I've done their games before, so I was surprised. I'm surprised too. Like, it just doesn't, like, some of this stuff doesn't make any sense to me, Del. Like, what was the game that I was like, oh, Astro Colony, right? Like, you got keys to that. They sent me the thing and I sent them back, and I'm still in this land with them. I just think it's like all about like when, like if the person, I have no idea. I think some of it obviously has to do with numbers, but I think so much of it also has to do with just like just fucking chance, right? It's just chance. Like, did they respond to the email? Did they see your email when they saw it? Were they sending emails when your email came in, right? I'm going old school here. I'm going to try to do one thing before I get out of here. I got time, Drax. You got time. Don't rush. Yeah, it's when they see things for sure. I mean, I I gotta believe that some streamers, like I've been in a couple streams where like the big streamers are like, well, they didn't send me a key, so like they're lost or whatever. Like I don't take it personally. Like I just like we make a joke of it and move on, right? Like if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Have I been excluded from some games I really wanted? Yeah, but I mean in the end, like I guess like if I really, really wanted to play a game, I could just buy the key or whatever. I don't know, but there's just so many games that like I'm not worried about it anymore. It's their priority to decide who gets the key. Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. Remember, follows are free. They're anonymous, and they're one of the best ways to support a streamer. We just met our follower goal. Holy shit. That's what it's telling me. 1,800 people? Who are you people? Who are you people? Thank you. 1,800, huh? I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. If you're just joining us, we are testing a server, and I'm doing a, everyone's in creative. We're building as much as we can in a short amount of time. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to stream today, which kind of sucks. But I will be back on, and I'll post some pictures. I'll post some pictures in my Discord when it's done. Look at all this floating grass. I'm Alice. Who the heck are you? Hi, Alice. How are you? Wait, what did I say? Oh, there's flax right here. Oh my God. I saw flax in the grocery store today. I saw flax oil, flax seed, flax something. Why is this such a big chunk? And I was going to take a picture, but then I realized I couldn't. Thanks for the cats. Alice, how are you? Who are you people? Ah, that's what I asked. You know how streamers are. They ask a question. They don't even know what they said. You're listening to what I'm saying. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I don't know. I don't want to, like, I was just destroying parts of the... This isn't going fast enough. I have to stop streaming in 15 minutes. I need to stop streaming before 15 minutes. Oh, my local arts and crafts club have sown a field of flax again this year. Oh, I remember last year. Yeah, that's awesome. I need, you know what? If I had some place to plant flax, I would. I don't know shit about flax, but I definitely would do it. I definitely would do it. All right. I think we did a pretty good job. Oh, there's more over there. I'm doing well, sir. Also, that's such a feel. I will ask questions all the time in stream, and people will answer, but my spicy brain has already forgotten the context. Yeah. Or you've moved on, right? Like you're like, okay, and then we're talking about the thing and the thing and the people. I'd like to believe that I'm good most of the time. I don't think there's no way it's gonna let me do this. I guess the question is, what did I say? Marble. You forgot a marble. I was like, there's marble. Green marble, white marble, pink marble. Thoughts? Polished. Thoughts? It's not going to be able to, like... Tavertine is pretty too. Trav. But it's not polished. But it's not polished. It is pretty. It looks more like mall flooring too, right? God damn it. God damn it, Dell. It does look like mall flooring. There's no way it's going... So wait a minute. Constraints off. Max distance. How much do we think? Like 500? Did it work? Oh my God. Yeah, it kind of looks like mall flooring. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous. You could accidentally like do the entire planet with that, right? All right. You know, hold on. Could we... I didn't get some of these parts here. Well, I finally, with Andy's help, told me about this function with water. It was very scary. Yeah, I mean, I'm always using the fill, but I didn't realize that you could change the fill distance, which is like, right? Like you could do some serious damage. Like I wish you could. I wish you could. Oh. Why is it just doing like... Oh shit. Hey, we did it. We did it. We did it. There's my mall. The start of the mall, right? We got the walls up, we got the floor in. It looks pretty good. It's a hell of a start, Drax. It's a hell of a start. We got a lot more to do. I'm going to take a break. I have a meeting in real life. And I'll come back in the Discord and I'll be streaming in Discord the rest of this build, or as much as I'm going to build for the few hours left. So if you're in my Discord, you're welcome to join and watch. If you haven't joined my Discord, I'm sure there's like a link for that, and you can do that as well. Let's find someone to raid. Don't run off. Don't run off. Let's find someone to raid. Let's find someone to raid. Imagine making this out of creative. Vard, it would have taken me. I mean, even without me talking, it would have taken forever, right? Right? Yeah. Nope. It would be made of dirt. If I did that out of creative, it would be made out of, yeah, it'd be made out of rammed earth. It'd be a rammed earth one, right? It would just be rammed earth. Yeah, the material gathering alone. Sunrise, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm back tomorrow night. We're going to play Solar Punk. Hopefully it clicks, and if it doesn't, we'll do something else. I've got some keys to give away, so that's pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. We have to raid somebody we know. We absolutely... You know what? Nicholas is playing Path of Exiles. Not my favorite game and not a great fit for this, but he's a good friend and deserves our love. And deserves our love. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's say start the raid. He's accepting it. There's the raid invite. There's my Discord again. There's where we're headed. All my socials are at the top of the page. I post there from time to time. Back tomorrow, like I said, with Solar Punk. I'll post the time in the Discord. It's going to be same time, like 1300 East Coast, 6 p.m. here in the British Standard Time. Yeah, I don't know what else. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry I was late. The stream was bonked, but now it seems to be working just fine, and the light looks great. Thank you for those of you that came in and hung out and built with me on the server. If you're part of the Ko-fi, please get in there and build as much as you can. It's in creative. I will be back in the Discord probably within the hour, and if you want to come and hang out with me, and we can chat and just do some more building, not on the stream. All right. Thanks again. Have a wonderful... I didn't start the music. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Wherever you are in this big blue world, I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.